live now?
Nope, now we are.
Now we are. Good afternoon and welcome to another exciting meeting at the ALCOSAN board. Just kidding. If we can all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the States of America,
Republic for which it stands,
one nation, and one nation,
with liberty
under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. We will now begin with our roll call.
Mr. Reedshaw? Mr. Shea? Mr. Shea? Mr. Weinstein?
Here.
Dr. Gilliam?
Present.
Ms. Wilson?
Here.
Mr. O'Connor?
Here. All right, we will begin with public comment. Do we have public comment today? No public comment. Then we will go right into our operating costs and revenue reports. Mr. Inks.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would draw the board's attention to the third numeric column showing actual revenues, 116.7 million, in excess of actual expenditures through August 31st of 95.1 million. I point those out for revenues in excess of expenditures of about 21.6 million, showing that we are operating in a sound financial manner. But I would also point out to you that with 67% of our year, we have collected roughly 60% of our revenues while expending 59% of our expenditures. So the balance is great, but it's low, and it's low for obvious reasons. On the commercial side of our billing operation, we are about 500,000 T-gallons back, and that is recreational sporting facilities, concert facilities, convention center facilities. These are things that are falling, that just aren't consumers right now. On the positive side, our residential consumption is on par with 2019. And in fact, once we get into we bill quarterly, once we get into the later part of the summer dry, great weather that we've actually had, we think that's actually going to beat residential consumption. But right now it's on par through to date. So we are in great shape. I just wanted to point out all of those figures to you.
Thank you very much. We will now go to Joey for a open house update. I would like to say that, I think it was a great idea to do this virtually. I think it entertained a lot of people, and we need some entertainment in our lives right now. A credit to our executive director that refuses to let open house go away, which is great. I mean, it's great that people signed in. Joey will go through the numbers with you. Credit to the board and all of our volunteers here at ALCOSAN, as well as all the employees for continuing to support it, and the public for continuing to support it. Also for allowing me to ruin an outfit that day by getting dunked. But we have a lot of fun. I think it's great. And I will pass it off to Joey for an update.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. We did some yeoman's work in a very short period of time putting this together. We had a month and 4 days to pull this off. We did what I think is an amazing job, all things considered. Over the 2 days, we had 1,100 visitors, which far exceeded anything that I would have expected. Just a couple of highlights. Arletta's animation, if you have not seen it, shame on you, because it was very well done, and who knew Arletta could be a cartoon?
Well, somebody would object.
Well, yeah, I'm not touching that one. I have to come to work tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
The Mad Buggy Scientist was the second most popular, and coming in at a really close third was our chairman in his dunk tank. So he kind of helped us draw some visitors in this year. But I thank everybody who helped us with this. I hope everybody out there that did see it enjoyed it. And please send us some feedback if you did. We don't know if we're going to have to do it this way again, but we sure would like to hear some ideas on how to make it better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I say-
Board, yeah, I was,
say something?
yes, please do.
All right, I didn't see every single thing, and I really didn't sign on until Sunday. I do appreciate, though, that even on Monday, there was a way to access. I was absolutely totally surprised of a cartoon Arletta Scott Williams, which led to the live Arletta Scott Williams, and I didn't know that ALCOSAN towel that we have. I didn't know it was a terrible ALCOSAN towel, but I now know. But no, seriously, lessons for the kids. My granddaughter's favorite was finding the bacteria, the microscope. So that's, this mad scientist, Jerry Lewis, it was good, but it's not exactly the same as when you're actually there with them. But the types of things that were covered, it was just an amazing educational experience all the way around. And it's absolutely fabulous. Everyone who worked on it, everyone needs to be congratulated because it just was really an amazing capture of what's going on at ALCOSAN and the positiveness of everything and turning this area into cleaner waters. So it was absolutely fabulous. And I just, again, kudos to everyone who was involved.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, I think a credit to everybody. So thank you very much. We will now move on to the Purple Shirt campaign and Turkey Bowl fundraiser at an actual football game, Turkey Bowl.
Oh, we get into it.
Oh, all right. That's good. We'll pass it off to Lisa George for the update.
I actually have a purple mask, and you would have just loved me if I remembered that, Arletta, but I love you nonetheless. Thank you. It's perfect that I'm going after open house because for the past 6 years now, traditionally after open house wraps up, then we start our annual Purple Shirt event fundraiser, which is near and dear to us. It's a way of celebrating those we have lost, celebrate joys of life, and also share the blessings that we all are very fortunate enough to have here working at ALCOSAN and the lives we get to have. In the first 5 years of this event, we did reach our goal. Last year was our 5th year, and we wanted to reach $50,000 raised over 5 years. And we did reach that last year, which was awesome. So we're taking it up a notch, and our goal in year 6 is now to raise an additional $15,000 this year, at least. Our chosen charity, Arletta, for a while has, I'll see her, periodically, and hunger. Find me some, we really want to focus on the hungry this year. With COVID, our charity this year is the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. And with COVID this year, we've been speaking with them, and there's over a 40% higher need for food in our own community. And a lot of those 40% are first-time users, which is pretty sad when you think about that as well. So we felt it was extremely important to focus on hunger and helping the hungry in our community, and we're going to do that with a few events this year. The first Purple Shirt, we definitely have had to switch it up a lot because it's usually a very engaging, close contact, come together family event. So it's going to kick off virtually next Wednesday, September 30th. And it will wrap up on Purple Day, which will be November 6th this year. We're going to do pretty much as much as we can. We've been brainstorming on ways to have it be virtual, safely distanced, and all that during the pandemic. And we definitely think we found ways to do that. The Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank has an awesome website that they can personalize. It's called a Q site, similar to some other donation sites you've seen, but it can be personalized for us. So it'll be an internal website, but corporate and employee donors, which I'll be reaching out to our corporate donors as well. They can go on the website, has ALCOSAN, it has a thermometer, on our goal, 15,000, and as we get donations in, Arletta will be on the website, and we can pretty much, I get reports from it, and that's the way that we will then make the other portions, which are the purple shirt cutouts that people buy and personalize, and our wristbands that we sell as well. So we're streamlining all that, to work with Joey on that and how we're going to do that. So it's pretty streamlined. So we're excited that we found ways to still celebrate it, but a little differently this year. The walk. Typically Purple Day starts off before lunch, before the check presentation. Employees wear purple that day. We walk around the plant, and then we come and congregate in one of our buildings here and present the check, roll out the check, and present the check to our charity. This year, the week leading up to, during the earlier part of the week before Purple Day, we're going to have virtual a walk around the plant. So individuals will socially distant walk around the plant in small groups or individually. We're going to have some type of backdrop that then they can take a selfie of themselves doing their celebration of life walk. We will gather those all together before the end of the week, Purple Day. And so then we'll share the virtual celebration of life walk that morning, and then have the check presentation that day, which will be videoed and shared with everyone as well, as we prevent hopefully 15,000 plus to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. So thank you everyone that's donated to this far. Thank you for wearing your purple, spreading the word, and it's going to be, I'm excited to see what our numbers will be with the food bank, because it's definitely something that's very needed. Okay, and then this comes to Corey, you're asking about the Turkey Bowl. The Turkey Bowl has evolved. It's we participate in Scouting for Food, which is typically every May. That's through the Scouts of America. That has been rescheduled for November, so it works out perfectly because our annual Turkey Bowl takes place the day before Thanksgiving. Typically, it's quite an ALCOSAN tradition. It's evolved. It's really something we really look forward to. It's the day before Thanksgiving. We all just really get excited to get you in that holiday spirit and get you going. So this year, we can't, normally it's a lot of together, bake sale, cornhole tournament, things like that, raise a lot of money. To date, since it started, we have raised $44,000 in partnership with the KDK Turkey Fund. So it's been a great event. It's grown and grown every year. This year, it's still under development what we're going to do, but we may be having some type of brackets virtually where peas versus corn, and as we raise food virtually, and then kind of have it end the week of Thanksgiving, and see how much virtual cans of food and boxes of stuffing and stuff we can get together. But it's a tradition. We want it to continue, but like everything else currently, we're going to do it and put our hearts into it, but do it a little differently this year. Sound good? So thank you everyone for your attention and for always supporting all of our stuff. Thank you.
Good for you. No, thank you for the update. Yes. Lisa, thank you very much. I think the food bank is a great choice this year. If there is a Turkey Bowl football game, do I get first pick being the chairman? Because if I get last pick, I'd pick Joe Day, but I don't think he can run. So
Joe Day may be up there, yeah.
might not make it.
Yeah.
Try jokes. We got all right. We will now go to E, report of action by the executive director and an approval of construction change orders less than $30,000. See Exhibit B. That is safety upgrades and repair to diversion structure from Frank Zatola Construction.
Mr. Chairman, we have a credit. This is the closeout of this particular contract. Did not use the estimated quantities, those things that had been accounted for, measured for. Didn't need as much as we had anticipated. Always good to see a credit.
Always good. All right. We will move to action items. Can I get an approval of the minutes as well as the invoices?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Item C, can I get a motion to authorize preparations of specifications of advertisement for a bid? See Exhibit D, contract 1725 CIPP rehabilitation on Lower Sawmill Run, as well as contract 2, emergency sewer contract.
Thank you.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right.
Aye.
Go to Exhibit D. So you, motion to approve the following change orders that exceed $30,000. Exhibit E, the WA4 storage building from Shiloh Industry Contracts. Director, unless we already have a motion.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. Item E, motion to reject all bids for the rehab of the Lower Sawmill Run interceptor. I have a
So
motion.
moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All right, for items F through J, there was a professional services committee meeting held on the 10th. Motion to award the CSO bypass and disinfection project to GHD. Authorize the executive director to negotiate a fee.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. All right, motion to award All Call Construction Management Resident Inspector Services for SOAR, what is this? SOAR improvements to Arcadis. Executive Director.
That's my recommendation.
Can I have a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, the ayes have it. H, professional services for underwater construction services to Marion Hill Associates. Can I have a motion and a second?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion, item I, motion to approve the services for Mark USA under the agreement for communication consultant services.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, item J, motion to approve modification professional services to Jacobs for managing the green stormwater infrastructure and source controls.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion to authorize the executive director to execute agreement between the Department of the Army and ALCOSAN for design and construction assistance for Delafield Avenue stream removal project.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, item L, motion to authorize the Director of Finance and Administration to execute the settlement agreement and release of all claims with the county court at GD 19-009749.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion to modify grant agreements with the green program or the GROW program. There was a green committee held on the 21st. You know,
So moved.
need a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, and the last item is to motion to ratify the agreement or the engagement of McNee and Wallace Nurick LLC as a conflict to represent ALCOSAN before the PUC in the application of Duquesne Light Company.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, well, thank you, board. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Is there any new business, Director?
No, sir.
Sir. All right, next meeting is October 22nd. Everybody stay safe and we will see you then. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, board.